The headline-grabbing pledge from this communiqué is a vow to spare no effort to supply COVID-19 tests, drugs and vaccines fairly and affordable to all people. However, the agreement stops short of mentioning how they will do this and, perhaps more importantly, how much will be spent. The EU had been pushing for $4.5 billion from the G20 to go towards COVID-19 related medical aid for poorer countries, but there's been no mention of that in the final communiqué. Another announcement from this G20 is the extension of a freeze on debt service payments for poorer countries until mid-2021. The G20 initiative has helped 46 countries defer $5.7 billion in debt payments, but that's short of the 73 countries that were eligible and promised savings of around $12 billion. The G20 has urged private creditors to take part in the initiative. The second day of the summit also saw a climate change discussion. Chinese President Xi Jinping called on the G20 to take a lead when it comes to tackling climate change.
First, we should strengthen our response to climate change. The G20 should continue to take the lead in tackling climate change. We need to follow the guidance of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and push for full and effective implementation of the Paris Agreement. Not long ago, I announced China's initiative to scale up its nationally determined contributions and strive to peak carbon dioxide emissions by 2030 and achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. China will honor its commitment and see the implementation through.
Whilst most leaders outlined efforts to reduce emissions or target carbon neutrality, current US President Donald Trump took aim at the Paris Climate Accord.
To protect American workers, I withdrew the United States from the unfair and one-sided Paris Climate Accord, a very unfair act for the United States. The Paris Accord was not designed to save the environment. It was designed to kill the American economy. I refuse to surrender millions of American jobs and send trillions of American dollars to the world's worst polluters and environmental offenders.
Trump's comments, however, come as the projected winner of this month's US presidential elections, Joe Biden, has pledged to rejoin the international accord. Jacob Greaves, CGTN, Dubai.